Hey guys, welcome to the Sim Racing Paddock. I'm William Marsh, and if I'm totally honest with you guys, I don't even remember the last time I actually was able to do a stream. So it feels great to be back. Basically, one of the reasons I haven't streamed in so long was just to be uh, working on school. So, as I've mentioned, I have been working on classes. I am taking an acting course as well as a film course. And lately, it's been getting to that weird time where even though there's the shelter in place and everything, I am still actually doing uh, the classes online through Zoom calls and stuff like that. And it's getting to be finals time. Yay! So that took up a lot of time, and due to being like homebound, it always takes a little bit of a different approach to how the finals are working. So it's largely final product or projects, and I'm actually just turned in my final project for my film class. So that's great to see. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get to some racing. So I think to kick things off, I'm going to do some racing in Assetto Corsa. And for this race, I'm going to be doing GT3 racing at Zandvoort. Sort of to lament that the Zandvoort 2020 Grand Prix didn't go off like we were expecting it to. So that's slightly disappointing, but hey, we can do some online racing. So I have this race starting to be set up. So rules, so there will be damage, mechanical damage, 60%. Keep that in mind. And then, yeah, so I have the track set up. Sessions, we're going to be doing a 25-minute qualifying. And let's do a timed race. I'm thinking 20 minutes. I think that is good enough time to start everything off. And yeah, so I'm gonna start up the server. Should be live for you guys. Let me put up the caption for you guys. So, server name is Sim Racing Paddock. Bam. You should see that. I'm gonna check really quick to make sure my controls are proper because I've had some issues at times. Yeah, that's good. Traction control, ABS. And yeah, it looks like all that's set up. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so let's go online. If I check recent, it should be there. Yes, it is. Now let's see. Let's pick a car out to drive. So I have the McLaren 650S, the Huracan, Ferrari, BMW, Audi, Porsche. All great choices. I think I'm going to go with the McLaren, though. That will be fun to drive and should be fun to take a look at. But yeah, Pierre, I know it's been a while. Feels good to be back in the seat, though. It's been far too long since I've actually done some racing like this, so I'm glad to be back. And yeah, so a bit of a minor update to what's been going on with the channel. So one thing I've sort of alluded to in previous streams is that my family is going to be selling this property we're at. So we're likely putting this home on the market in a few weeks to a month. And we're currently looking for another place to move to. And what it might be, and I don't know why this just crashed. Hold on. We'll try it again. But yeah, so one of the things is that we are going to be likely moving, and there's a chance I might actually be moving out and finding a roommate. So what it might be is I might have a dual studio setup where I might do some recording from an apartment if I move there. And then what my family is saying is they might allow me to use one of the rooms in the new house as an SRP studio. And okay, this just keeps crashing. I do not know why. It says VC Tools main CRT startup. Has anyone else been able to join? Doesn't look like it. That's disappointing. So I wonder if it's something to do with Zandvoort, because I think I've had issues with that, but might have to try a different track. So first off, I need to turn off display capture, because one of the weird things with Content Manager is for the track selection tool, it's on the same page as where you set up server passwords, and that's less than ideal. Okay, so let's see. Let's try a different track and see if that fixes it. Barcelona is not my favorite track, so but let's go with that. I could definitely do with learning that track a bit. Shader cache issues. Huh. Well, what custom shaders patch version am I running? I'm running 146, which is the recommended one. I don't know. Let's try this one, Barcelona, though. Looks like Fade has made it in, so yeah, that should be working just fine, I think. So yeah, weird. So yeah, we're going to be instead racing GT3 at Barcelona. Change of plans. Modern problems call for modern solutions. So yeah, password to join, there is no password. No password to this server. Dan, thoughts on the Fanatec R300 rim? I haven't tested out the R300 myself, but my guess is it's similar to, say, the Forza GT rim that I have, but just 300 millimeters. So if it's that, I would say it would likely be a decent rim, especially for the price. So yeah. What version of Soul am I on? To be frank, I don't know. I'd have to check. But yeah, this time I'm running a semi-realistic field of view. Hold on a sec. Turn off display capture. Make sure you guys get the solid 60 frames per second. Yeah, we can try diagnosing the Zandvoort thing after. Looks like some drivers are joining in. I don't need the render stats right now. Little loose there. No car audio. Okay, 1 second. Let me fix that. So I think what happened is that I borked a lot of settings. I was trying to adjust some stuff to optimize for my class. So yeah, so it was the wrong audio output. So that should be good. There we go. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Yeah, guys, we have 21 minutes until the race starts. Feel free to join on in. Server name is Sim Racing Paddock. Need to get some heat in these tires. But yeah, guys, so as I was mentioning, one minor channel update is that I am likely going to be moving, and that might cause a little bit of delay and stuff in some of my production on top of that. So it's like right after classes start, like home goes on the market and creates that kind of uncertainty and just wondering what's going to happen. But hey, it's like trying to find solutions to like maybe get a studio solution or something like that, and we'll see how that goes. Too old for Forza. It is a 20-minute event. But on a bit of positive news as well, I have officially lost 30 pounds since June last year. So June last year, I was at about 242 pounds, which is pretty darn hefty for someone about 5'6", 5'7". And now I am officially down to about 212, 213. So I still have a bit of ways before my sort of mid-range long-term goal of getting down under 200 and maybe down to 190, 180. But hey, 30 pounds lost is 30 pounds lost, guys. It feels good having that much weight off of me and still knowing that there's more that can be done. And yeah, so it's nice to see that it is helping with my mood a bit, and it's just, yeah, it's overall just an improvement in my quality of life. And yeah, so yeah, like, been trying to exercise, eat a lot better, and then yeah, like juggling that and then just hustle bustle of cruising stuff. Carlos, it's like zip code moving, like moving to a different house, and yeah. Man, these tires just won't heat up. One of the things I realized is when I reset up this live stream is that I forgot to select the low latency mode. So there is going to be a delay between your messages and when I respond to them. So yeah, I'm sorry for that, but I can't change that without stopping the stream. And yeah, we've already started to stream. So yeah, I'll try getting to the messages as soon as I can, but yeah, there is going to be that delay. All right, we're starting to get some heat in. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was a total missed apex right there. Whoa! Oof, Christopher. Youch. Whoa, that's loose. Traction control just kicked in, saved my butt right there. Ah, I just keep on botching that corner right there. I recently had to make some adjustments to my brake pedal on the Heusinkveld. I'm still trying to get used to it. All right, that was a 152.26. I think we can do better. That is not better. Well, Carlos, thanks for that. Still have a bit of a ways to go, but we'll see how it goes. Whoa. What's my opinion on ACC? It's interesting because, yeah, I recently saw a video that Random Call Sign put up talking about, oh, could ACC be the savior for people who are tired of iRacing? And it's something where ACC is just like a totally different beast than, say, the iRacing, the Assetto Corsa, the R Factor 2. it's a double-edged sword when you talk about Assetto Corsa Competizione being a specialized series racing title, sort of akin to what the F1 titles are. You don't go into playing F1 2019 or the upcoming F1 2020 expecting to race NASCAR or rally. You go in there expecting to race Formula One. Similar to ACC, that is the officially licensed GT3, the SRO Blancpain series title. And the issue with that is that we get the technological advancements, but I honestly feel like there's a bit of the squandered potential. I think there should be a truly legitimate Assetto Corsa 2 in the future, where we get this kind of multifaceted racing, but like with the day to night transition built in out of the box, with the weather out of the box. And it's something where, yeah, I don't think ACC will ever directly compete with iRacing, except maybe on the GT3 and maybe GT4 racing front once the GT4 add-on comes out. That's the thing. It's just, it's comparing apples to oranges. And ACC, I still have my gripes with it. I still do not like the fact that it's on Unreal Engine. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm just not the biggest fan of Unreal Engine 4 in general. There are some beautiful looking games, but it's like, yeah, at the same time, it just feels like the gameplay generally takes a hit, because Unreal Engine was originally designed with shooters in mind. And like, for example, I'm playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake in my spare time, and it's a gorgeous game, especially on the PS4 Pro. But the issue is that, or it's like, the gameplay just feels kind of off, in my opinion. So it's the same with ACC. It has those bits that feel kind of off. And I know it's different physics in the Unreal Engine wrapper, but there's just the Unreal Engine gripes and issues. The pop-in that gets very distracting. It is somewhat of a performance hog at times, and it's just, yeah, it's a title I do like to race and I do enjoy, but you have to sort of taper your expectations due to the circumstances of how it was built and what you're offered. Now, granted, ACC in a year or two could be drastically different, but as of right now, I enjoy it, but at the same time, it just, there's stuff that I just don't like. Okay. There we go. We have 7 guys signed up. If you want to join, server name is Racing Paddock. Look at the top of the stream. I was a little wide there. Let's hold the car wide open. This is gonna be about 3.5 tenths. Bam. Okay. Let the car turn itself in. I'll admit it's getting kind of toasty too right now. I have a fan blowing on me off screen and it's like, oof. Still toasty. But also when you're racing, you're doing a lot of movement, so that also, oof. But yeah, if you trail brake right in this car, you can make up some decent time. It's almost like pitching the cart or a go-kart into the corner. Like there, but oh, if you get a little too aggressive, bam. Mobbing to Mars. I'm currently in Assetto Corsa OG. Okay, let's just hop out of here. Oh man, I'm down by 1.5 tenths right now. But also I was on medium tires, so if I go down to softs, maybe drop the fuel a bit. Okay. Let's do this. So yeah, guys, also I did want to address something while I have you guys. So I did make my wheel buyer's guide a little while ago, and I did not expect it to blow up the way it did. But I just want to thank you guys for watching and supporting it and everything like that. But also I think I'm gonna readjust the timeline for video releases, because I've seen overwhelming requests and demands for like making the cockpit buyer's guide. So I think I will make that my second video in the series, because so many people are asking about that. And yeah, I think that would be a fun video, and I have some nice fun plans for that, so we'll see how that goes. Well, TM Gaming, I did the 2017 wheel buyer's guide, and that in 2.5 years, I believe, got 90,000 views. And this is over 600,000 now, so that is a major difference. Whoa, okay, that got a little loose. Yeah, Sim Contender, I enjoyed making that a lot, and I have some ideas for future questions I want to ask them. So I'm gonna try doing future stuff, and then I also had a lot of fun interviewing Ross Bentley. So Ross Bentley was he just is one of those iconic figures in the terms of racing drivers and instructors. So it's just awesome. Mobbing to Mars, I'd say yes, you would want to jump into Assetto Corsa. Just the amount of content that is available, and it's like the third-party stuff is so much fun. So like just for the mods, it's just amazing. And then yeah, add in the custom shaders patch, the VR support. Oh, it's just a blast. I am wanting to also make a video talking about how Assetto Corsa stacks up in 2020, because it's like, yeah. Ooh, got loose there. I need to be 7 tenths up. This is gonna be close. There we go. Oh, I hit that curb a little rougher than I wanted. Bam! 8 tenths up. Try to throw down another lap. If I have enough fuel, that is. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, TM sounds vaguely familiar. It's been a while since I've raced in GT Sport. Sort of why I made that podcast episode talking about it. It's like, but somebody commented in the GT Sport video saying there's a way to fix my gripe with the pedal. So I'm curious about that. Might need to experiment with that. Hey, CB, how's it going? Oh, I lost too much time, got too greedy on that corner. One, Ellie. Got super loose there. Ooh, my left rear got torched. Might have enough for one more lap, but that left rear might kill me. Oh, oh my gosh. Almost just lost it right there. Come on. 3/10 up. And boom. Whew. That was a good lap. Let's get to tweaking our setup, because yeah, that is not going to be good for the like a full race. Benny Dune, thanks for following. So if we're logging 1 minute 48 seconds, then 15, yeah, that'd be fine. Hold on. I need to get some water. Should we buy a direct drive wheel? They're so expensive. Personally, I love my direct drive wheel, and it's just about spoiled me for all other wheels, but I do find myself having the ability to go back to a Thrustmaster and a Fanatic and be quick. So it's not about like a direct drive wheel makes you faster. It's more that I enjoy the just cranking up the feeling and immersion up to 11. But it's like, yeah, direct drive wheels, they are expensive, but it kind of almost redefines your racing experience. I wouldn't say it makes it easier or that that you'll like become a better driver out of it. there is that that video I did almost like 3.5 years ago. That will a high-end wheel make you a faster driver? And it's like, it will reinforce good behaviors, but it can't fix stupid. I think that's what I said in that video. And yeah, so it's like, if you're a decent driver with a lower end wheel, it will reinforce those good habits with a high end wheel. But if you just are like, if you're not respecting the car, stuff like that, that's when a wheel can get dangerous and potentially hurt you. If you're like going all over the place and not respecting the driving skill and like the prowess that's required, then that's where things get a little dangerous. So the Sim Contender, there is the other more affordable direct drive wheel brands. So for example, there's a Simplicity compact wheel that I tested out, and it's something where that Simplicity compact wheel, it gives you some of the benefits of the direct drive. It's very quick, it's responsive, and yeah, but the problem I had with it was it heated up way too much. It just had a situation where like the surface of the wheel motor, if I was running it at like 80-90% strength, the motor would get up to roughly I think it was 70 degrees I think it was around 70 degrees Celsius, which is like 150-ish Fahrenheit. That is enough to burn, like, if you had your hand on that for about 2 seconds. If you had your hand on that motor for 2 seconds, I believe that's long enough to burn you. And that just was a major concern for me. And yeah, it's like, it was hot enough that you start feeling the heat through the steering wheel rim. You start feeling the steering wheel rim warm up. And that's the only direct drive wheel I've ever felt that happen to. And I was just like, that was extremely off-putting for me. So there's that. There is the Feel VR, which you guys are talking a bit about. So I made a recent podcast episode talking about the Feel VR and sort of what's been going on, and or not been going on really. So they keep on saying it's supply issues, or they had a what is it? The issues, the hardware bugs, tech issues. So yeah, Sven Weber, I tested the 7 Newton meter one, and my mentality of it is I used the 7 Newton meter one just about maxed out, and that was one of the reasons why it heated up so much. I would feel a lot more comfortable with the 13 Newton meter Simplicity. So the 13 Newton meter one would be a lot. I think it wouldn't heat up as much due to it being a larger motor, so the heat dissipation is better. It had you'd have more overhead. So I run this Simucube 2 Pro at roughly 35-40%, and that would mean that I'm getting about 10-ish Newton meters. So under that same mentality, the 13 Newton meter, if you ran it at the 10 mark, then I still think it would be a good solution. So you would still have that bit of overhead. With the 7 Newton meter, you almost run it totally maxed out, and that's one of the reasons it heats up. So yeah, that's one of the things. So yeah, in my buyer's guide, I said the AccuForce is my recommended budget direct drive wheel. It's been around the longest. It has the software suite refined, which is really big, because one of the things I have learned is that it really does mean a lot to have good software powering the hardware. I did not get a great start there. But yeah, the software is almost just as important as the hardware. but the smoothness and speed in a direct drive wheel is second to none. Ah, shoot. That's gonna suck. Had to slow down to 21. Oof. All of a sudden, I'm in the back of the pack. Had to fight my way through. And that McLaren, he got a little loose. That's free spot. But yeah, so when I tested out the Feel VR, it was something where you truly get an example of it's not just the hardware, it's the software. And when I tested the Feel VR, granted, it was an incredibly rough version of the driver, but it just was close to undrivable. Like, if I'm perfectly blunt, it was very, very rough. The same thing with the Simplicity. Simplicity Compact had a lot of oscillation and not many settings at the time to dial up or dial out those issues. I know that they've refined it since then, so maybe in the future I'll do a follow-up video, but yeah, in my initial testing of the Simplicity, there wasn't too much to like about it versus competing products. Okay, so we're reeling in this BMW. Roll on the throttle. Let the traction control do its thing. Okay, that's one way to make a pass. Who was bald first? That was Gamer Muscle. So for me, it's something where my hair, I'd say, started thinning about when I was 21, 22. So yeah, that's when I started noticing my hair thinning out, but I still would keep my hair relatively longer, spike it up, stuff like that. TM, thanks for a donation.
Final exams ever for school, watching your stream, lol. Keep it up, dude.
Well, thanks for that donation. But yeah, so continuing with what I was saying, my hair started thinning when I was about 21, so that would be about 2014. 2016 was when I regularly started shaving my head. So that was when I was around 23 or so. So yeah, around end of 2016, I think, early 2017. So yeah, I've considered trying to grow my hair back out again, like to see what happens. But also I just know the hair on top is definitely thinning out, so I'm not sure how it'll look. But yeah, I guess I got my grandfather from my mom's side's genes when it comes to that. Oh, that Audi is loose in the grass. But also, I think Gamer Muscle's like 10 years older than me, I think. Oh, that's a wreck. Yeah, Sim Contender. That's also what happened to Steve Martin. Steve Martin went white around late 20s, early 30s, I think. So these two leaders on soft tires, their tires are gonna fall off towards the end of this race, I think. Just these high-speed corners. Oh, man. Yeah, maternal grandfather, that's one way to put it. Hello, Norman. Great to see you. The Ferrari might have some damage, I'm not sure. I'm trying to be conservative. He got a much better run than I did out of that corner. Trail brake in. All on the throttle. Get a little later apex than him. Whoa, we got loose right there. Looks like his tires might be a little more under control. He went for the very defensive line there and just chopped off his entry. Let's try and move on the outside. Did not work there. Stick my nose in. This turn's also a tire killer. He's really chopping that entry. I feel like I'm kind of getting held up by this guy. Oh, almost lost it there. Okay, here's my shot. Okay, that did not work. Got to run. And then got loose. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Just bring the car in. Ah, come on. The tire's gotta be falling off any minute now. I've played quite a bit of AMS2. I've also streamed a bit of AMS2. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. But I think I have, like, the pressure's almost as low as they'll go. But I just don't know why these tires won't heat up. Well, the company behind, he just spun out or gone to the kitty litter. Okay, let's see what we can do. Late entry. So 5 minutes left in the race. We'll see if they fall off a bit. Because I'm hoping those softs fall off. They might just be much better at conserving their softs than I am. I can't imagine that Ferrari is easy to drive right now for him. Granted, I'm a little over aggressive right now. on, let's get some heat into these rights. Well, the Ferrari's definitely one of the more well-rounded cars. My tires are far from gone. I'm just kind of overcooking corners and making simple mistakes at times. Oh, I almost lost it right there. Yeah, I'm Mr. Cold Tires right now. Seems like at times this car is impossible to get these tires to heat up. This is the McLaren 650S GT3. Yeah, also, that Ferrari is on softs right now. I think it's an Audi in the lead. On softs. A little late on the throttle. Oh, almost lost it. Information on what I'm driving, like what equipment I'm using, is in the description of the stream. I'm sorry, I'm just a little too caught up in driving to just list off the stuff. Okay. Gonna have a minute left. Or one lap. It's not the not wearing out, it's the not heating up. Ah, apex too early there. Lost all my momentum. RS Productions. No, this is just a shirt I got like a year ago at Ross and I liked it. Whew. What a race, man. I got in within about half a second of second place. Oh. But yeah, it's I was on medium tires. The top 2 cars were on softs. But I think that, yeah, if I was on softs in this car, I would have just completely torched it. Just the way this car was boiling the left rear. Oh, need some water. Oh, man, that was a bit of a workout right there. Just pushing the car. So much fun, but it's like, yeah, the baseline for that 650S is loose as heck. Oh. Oh, man. Asymmetric pressures, yeah, that would have been right. Okay, so let's set up another server. So actually, I need to turn off display capture again. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see what would be a fun track to drive. Let's try Zandvoort again. I'm going to try and experiment and see if I can get Zandvoort to work. But what I'm going to do, I am going to... so, what version of Soul do I have right now? I do not know. Hold on, let's check real quick. So, yeah, Sim Contender, I have lost 30 pounds since June. I am really happy to have lost that much so far. So hold on. Soul 1.5.1 is the latest version. That came out April. I don't know what version I do have right now. Let's see. But if I want to, I can just disable that enable shader lights patch. And then I go to get new mods. Soul. Come on. Load up here. There we go. Soul 151. Install. Did that work? Download. There we go. I'm trying to keep from doing the mods as much because most people don't have them. But yeah. But yeah, Sim Contender. June last year, I was at 242.1 pounds. May 1st, I weighed in. I was at 212.1. Still have room to improve, but so much better than what I was. Okay, so Zandvoort I have set up. So let's delete all entries. Let's try to find a good car to drive. I'd love to do an open wheel car in this. Yeah. I think I just installed it, Content Manager. So if I look, mods, yeah, Soul 151. So I have that. So let's see. So entry list. Let's just go with the Lotus for now. The Lotus 125, I think that'd be fun. So actually, hold on, I need to check something. That's the issue with Zandvoort. Hold on. Zandvoort only allows 18 cars. 18 car max at Zandvoort. We were trying to load in 24 cars at a track that only supported 18. So yeah, that's what exactly was the issue. Whew. Mystery solved. Okay, so Eric, you are asking about my settings for Simucube 2. So here is my TrueDrive software. So right here, I have, largely it's close to the default Assetto Corsa profile TrueDrive recommends. So I have it set to 1080 degrees. I have it set to that 1080 bump stop. Overall strength 100%. Simucube force reconstruction filter 1. Torque bandwidth 2200. The filters 10% damping, 2% friction, 10% ultra low latency. So yeah, the direct input, I have this set up. So if you want, you can pause it right here and then resume back. For force feedback in AC, we can go to AC settings, force feedback. I have it set to 40% strength, 35% curb, 20% road, 15% ABS. No, I have the understeer effect unchecked, soft lock unchecked. Yeah. That's basically what I'm running. So yeah, we're going to do Lotus Exos 125. Yeah, I've lost about 12, 13 pounds since shelter in place started, I think. Okay, so Zandvoort. Let's hope this works now because I think we fixed it. Yeah, I cut a lot of soda out of my life. Like, I used to be downright hooked on soda, like drink 2 to 3 times a day, and cut that out. Major difference. I barely drink any alcohol anymore. That can really sneak up on you in the calories, especially beers. Fast food is a total nightmare when it comes to calorie counting. But yeah, I've been using MyFitnessPal to track calories. That helps. Hold on a second. Is this the right? There we go. Okay, I do have the DRS button mapped. Good. I mean, occasionally I'll splurge and have like one fast food thing, maybe 2 a week, but it used to be at a point where I was having it multiple times a day, and that's horribly unhealthy. Then I have a friend from one of my acting classes. He lost, I think, 100 pounds, so he's definitely a good friend to help support me in my weight loss tactics. This is not new Zandvoort, this is old Zandvoort. R-Factor 2 has the 2020 version of Zandvoort, and I believe it's also coming to Assetto Corsa Competizione. So, but this is the old version. So yeah, coming up to these final corners, the final corner in the new Zandvoort is a lot more banked. Could hold it a lot more close to wide open. Can't do that here. Oh my gosh. Good. And that tweaked the car. Let's do some quick setup. Full tank, that'll definitely cost some, yeah. We can lower the wing a bit, I think. Tires, you only have mediums. Yeah, I can tell I'm sweating. This is such a challenging track. But would love to see some more of you guys join in. We had 7 people in the GT race, and now we only have 2 in here. I do bike riding at times, and I enjoy it a lot. It's a Trek 7.2 hybrid road bike. You can't see the server? Well, someone's joined in. Try refreshing. This does have DRS, and there are 2 DRS zones, I think, on this track. EOD 696 is there. Fair enough, Paul. That's decent enough reason. Yeah, I like my Trek, but it was interesting because previous to that, I was riding it was a Peugeot road bike from 1971. The brakes were total garbage. The bike was way too big for me. It was meant for someone that's like 6'1", and for me being 5'6", 5'7", yeah, that was less than ideal. So, with that being said, once I jumped to a new bike with new brakes, I wasn't fully acclimated to it. So one time I was riding my bike, I get startled by a dog, grabbed the front brake way too hard, bam, face planted in the street. And it's like, ooh, that was rough. Had to get 6 stitches because of that. All right, CB, more the merrier, man. Boom, DRS on. What the? Hold on. Oh, that was weird. The button stopped responding on my wheel for a minute. All right, contender, you have a good night, man. Yeah, SR, that was definitely rough. Got slightly disoriented because of my wheel cutting out. Well, Mikkel, the thing was, the dog was in the cab of a truck. So as I was riding past the cab of the truck, all of a sudden I hear startles me. I grab the front brake, and of course it had to be just a freaking Chihuahua that startled me. And it's like, really? Why does a dog that small have a bark just that loud? No password to the server. No password. But yeah, I had to get 3 stitches above my outer lip on the inside, 3 stitches on my upper lip in the inside. That was rough. And of course it happened the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So my Thanksgiving dinner literally was tomato soup because my teeth hurt so bad I couldn't eat a cracker. All right, 15 minutes left in qualifying, guys. So if you want to join in, server name, Sim Racing Paddock, no password. All right, here's our chance to throw down a better lap. That accident was in 2013. 2013. Yeah, TM Gaming, I know the feeling. Or it's like, there are a lot of times when I was working on my school final and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather be racing right now. Or like working on a project. This is the Lotus Exos 125. 124.88, okay. I always lock up the tire a little right there. Whoa, okay, the curbs are death. Curbs are death. Okay, we have 13 minutes. Let's do some setup tweaks because you might be able to get a little better. So let's do this. Bring down the rear wing 2 degrees, front wing up 1. Let's drop the final gear and see how that helps the car behave. I could carry a lot more speed through there. I don't know how this car would react over the curb, though. DRS. I carry too much speed there. Zandvoort is such a tough track to make a pass on. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of surprised I made that work. Got really loose right there. That's gonna kill my lap. Hey, Rashid. Yeah, good to be back. All right, let's lay down a good lap now that we have no one in front of us. Yeah, I'm doing well. Life just gets busy at times. A little late on the exit there. $123.9, okay. Oh, shoot. That did not work. Oh, car around. Let's see how aggressive we can take that. Yeah, that kind of works. Well, okay, let's try a couple minor setup tweaks. Think we can squeak out a little more. So the HUD, the one right here, that is Sidekick. You could look that up and find that. So 180. Okay. So this one right here, that is Sidekick. That's the only one I'm using that is not part of the game. Whoa! That's kind of risky there, man. Oh, the car detector, that is called Helicorsa. 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 Whoa. And aggressive goes around. perfect. Yeah, I think my fuel load's a little high. That's not helping me. And then once we get heating the tires, I think we can try throwing down a good strong lap. I have not tried it yet. I just haven't been able to do as much driving as I want to. I'm wanting to maybe make a video talking about the R Factor 2 version once I get the chance. Oh wow, I washed out into the corner. That was not good. That lockup's killing me. Fudge. Let's get some heat in these tires. Looks like my pressure, like tires might be over pressured. That might be also what's struggling. Poochie Head, finals are going pretty well. I just turned in my final project for my film class yesterday. It was a short film I had to do with the theme 10 things to do while quarantined. Or quarantined or on lockdown. Whatever term you want to use. Let's just be smooth. Keep on losing a lot of time in that corner. Sim racing was one of the 10. Or I called it go for a Sunday drive indoors. I'm in, it's my local community college where I'm taking classes. Dude, come on! That just killed my lap. Son of a gun. Well, I mean, I think we're good in terms of our qualifying lap. Stop blocking the wheels. These cars don't have ABS. That's one of the problems. So I'm going to turn down the brake power to 90. And fuel. $45 liters. There's 123, 18. Yeah, that's fine. Rear wing, I'm gonna bump up. Let's see how that feels. But also, it's not totally locking up in some spots. Or it's like, so in a couple of the corners, especially like coming to these ones, the tire lifts up. So like here, it's that elevation change coming up on this left turn. You trail brake and it's kind of a, like, so the left front tire elevates. So it kind of is prone to locking up or just freezing the tire entirely. It's a weird thing. Happens also in some cars at Lime Rock Park. I might try dropping down the pressures for the race because it's like, I guess I have tire blankets on, and with tire blankets on, it just, yeah, it borks the pressures a bit. I'll drop them 3 degrees each. And I'll take some water before this race. Whew. There we go. All right, guys, time for a bit of a shameless plug. I just want to thank all of you on joining in on this stream. If you like the stream, be sure to hit that like button. And if you are just liking what you're seeing, also hit subscribe, help keep us on track, have some exciting content coming up. So yeah. And yeah, so this should be an exciting race. We're about, yeah, 4.5 tenths above CB. Or, okay, so interesting. Even though I'm on pole, he goes a little further ahead, but I get the preferred line? Huh? Okay. I don't get that, but okay, Zandvoort, you do you. And thank you, Andre Cortez, for subscribing. This is the Lotus Exos. Oh, wait, no, I was clicked on CB. Okay, that. I was clicked on CB. I was looking at his, so yeah. My bad. Did not get a great start. A little bit of a lock up there. Thank you to whoever it was who just subscribed. There we go. We get a good run there. All right, Miko Senator? Sorry, I just couldn't read the name right there. I'm kind of focused. Mickey Santoro. Thank you. Or Santero? Man, CB locked up big time back there. Red Eye locked up there too. Ah, shoot! That could have been bad. Oh, he's gonna go on the inside. And almost run me off the track. Okay. Oh, it's a good hard racing. Woo! Oh, wow, Michael, thank you for that donation. Thank you. Whew. Oh, I was wondering first why that animation didn't come up, but yeah, thank you. Whew. Make a good pass, get a good donation. Sweet. I'll take it. Yellow flag, keep an eye out. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Gonna catch him at the worst time. Come on, man! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, but oh my... You've got to be kidding me! That sucks! Bad moment gets even worse. What the? You've got to be kidding me. Was that the back marker that wrecked me? So the back marker... Wow. Well, this race just went to garbage fast. Really? Yeah, this has been a tough race. It's like, yeah, my tires are way over pressure now thanks to... Yeah. Enough said. Another yellow flag for half second. Don't know what happened there. I mean, CB just totally lucked out from my misfortunes, and that was my fault there. I grabbed the curb a little too rough there, and that just brought me around, so that sucked. Sometimes these races just don't go your way, you know? There's somebody spun out here. Must have been that back marker. Yes, is old Zandvoort. And Uridzitis almost went off the track. Here's my shot. And Andre, thank you for that donation. Thank you very much. Ah! You've got to be kidding me. And this car just with the piss poor turning circle. car rode up on the curb and I just couldn't do anything from there. Hold on, I think this is fitting.
Ah, dang it! Come on!
Hello, Mickey. How's it going, man? Or is it Mitchy or Mickey? You have just tuned in to the William Marsh Cannot Catch a Break show. Episode 1 was GT3 cars at Barcelona, where a penalty in the first corner due to me overshooting it caused me to drop from pole starting position down to 3rd place. And then this, I got taken out by a back marker and it's just led to a comedy of errors. Fun stuff. Who's that in the... Is that the back marker guy again? Wait, did he just wreck on the straight? Oh my gosh. Oh, Mitchie. Okay. Alrighty. And yeah, my tires are flat spotted to heck right now. I can just really feel the chatter. I have not been to Disneyland since I was, I think, 15. I think I went in 2008. I have not tried the 2020 Zandvoort yet. I want to make a video talking about, like, comparing, but I haven't had the opportunity to test it out yet. .9 seconds back of 3rd. So I'm catching at a decent pace. I'm just gonna run out of time. Whoa, we almost lost it there.
You're upgrading to SC2 MOSW from Sim Racing Bay.
VR Racer, first off, thank you for that donation. Secondly, personally, I'd say no. And the main reason is the main highlight feature of the Simucube 2 is the wireless wheel functionality, arguably, and also that everything's enclosed in one solution. So the wireless wheel can actually work on the Simucube 1. The Simucube 1 can actually, you can buy a chip for it that allows you to connect a wireless wheel to it if you want to buy one. So that's something that's moot. In terms of driving feel, I'd say if I were to try to quantify it, it might be like 10 to 20% better. I don't think it's enough to really justify saying, oh yeah, you need to jump from a Simucube 1 to a Simucube 2, but it is a better wheel, admittedly, but I don't feel like I could truly justify saying, yeah, it is, basically, you need to upgrade. If you want to have it like an all-in-one solution, or you want to have like less wires, yeah, Simucube 2 is great, but I would say in terms of driving feel, that shouldn't be your reason to upgrade. That's my idea. It's this backmarker guy again. Dude, blue flag means get out of the way. And don't just stay in the middle of the track. Well, Mitchie, one of the things is also that, yeah, tracks are laser scanned, but at the same time, they need to build some of the stuff. They need to build the stuff on top of the laser scan layer. So sometimes there are the issues, like for example, iRacing. I remember there were a couple turns in iRacing where it's like, yeah, you could definitely flip a car if you took the corner wrong or something like that. But oh my gosh. If I'm perfectly honest, I am very glad this race is over. Oh, CB. That was a nightmare. And yeah, that race just went downhill after getting into it with that back marker. I was trying to maybe get a chance of getting back to you, but it's just, yeah, my race spiraled out of control after that because I was like, my mind got off the game and like off the race and then like once you make a mistake, your mistakes get compounded. Yay. All right. Think I have time for one or two more races. We'll see. So for the track, let's see. You gotta do Laguna Seca. My favorite track. In Assetto Corsa, that is. Entry list. Let's see. So delete all entries. Yeah, Heroditis, errors can breed errors. That's the tough reality at times. I'm thinking the Cayman GT4 Club Sport. That would be a fun. We need to bump up the maximum cars, so hold on a sec. Bam, bump up to 24. There we go. Randomize skins. Whew. I'm going to turn down to 20-minute qualifying and 20-minute race. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Huh, hold on. Need to send a message to a friend real quick. Okay, so Laguna Seca, my home track, guys. This should be fun. I need to get some more water though. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, a little loose right there. Need to adjust the seating position. So bring it up a bit. Bring in the seat a bit. That feels pretty comfortable. Not perfect, but I'm just kind of doing it on the fly. Using him. Trying to get the heat in the tires. There we go. Starting to get some heat in. Little loose right there. Oh no, well, I had to do a fresh install lately and I forgot to reinstall the skin, I think. But also with these servers, it randomizes the skins, so it's like, even if I did have it, I'm not sure if I could pick it. Unless there's a way to pick the skins that I'm not aware of, which, for all I know, there could be. I don't even know the full extent of what you can do in Content Manager. A little too loose there. It's like you have to throw the car into the corners to make the most out of them. Or else you just understeer like crazy like I just did here. I can make him a lot more ground if I get a decent lap going. Let's see what we can do. So run wide here, focus on the exit. What's this guy doing? Two tenths up, okay. That's gonna butcher my lap. And that's gonna hurt even more. Yay. I have yet to throw down a truly great lap. Ah. Ah, shoot. Ah! There we go. Something, except almost lose it out of that corner. That is true, EOD. Slightly improved lap, though. This is the Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Ah, I got too tight there. Hello, Itchy. How's it going? Excuse me. 6 years ago, there were too many Porsches, or not enough Porsches. Now there's too many. Funny how that works. There we go. Oh, shoot. No! Come on! Can I please just get a half decent lap? To my knowledge, Carrera GT is not in Assetto Corsa in the official capacity. I think there is a mod for it, though. Move back my brake point up here. There we go. Ah, I had to crack the throttle. Finally, a half decent lap. Not that I know, GMer. I think the closest ones would be like Forza and Gran Turismo, because they're usually the ones that have the budget and the like manpower to get those cars out so fast. But nothing like Assetto Corsa or R Factor, stuff like that. Okay, so we're logging 130s. 25 liters should be fine. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is ending. All right, this is gonna end up being my last stream of or race of the stream, guys. There's some things I just need to work on, but yeah, let's hope we can wrap up this race on a decent note, though. So yeah, we only have slick hard tires, fixed gearing, so make the best out of what we can. Excuse me. Athmark, definitely not. I think apart from that, we have a good setup. The CB is 9/10 off, and then third place is 2.5 seconds. Okay, so it's gonna be me versus CB, I think. I mean, Need for Speed Shift and Shift 2, they were decent, like, simulation-esque titles. I'm not even sure if I'd go as far as calling them Simcade, because I don't know if they even had tire wear simulated properly, but they were still relatively fun to drive if you just wanted a title to goof off on. It was next to impossible to really take it too seriously, though. But it's funny, though, because the guys who made Need for Speed Shift and Shift 2 Unleashed also did Project Cars 2. So, yeah. Okay, guys, a quick question for you all. I'm curious, what are your guys' opinions on the reveal of Dirt 5? And if I'm perfectly frank, I was disappointed by that trailer. It just feels like they're distancing themselves even further. At first, I thought with the vibe of the trailer they were doing, I thought it was going to be like Dirt Showdown 2 or something, which I would have been excited for. Dirt Showdown 2, like a title that just doesn't take itself seriously, but it just felt like a weird mix, like, for Dirt 5. And after the somewhat disappointment of Dirt 4, it just seemed like Dirt 5 I wasn't too excited about. So yeah, I'm curious about your guys' opinion on Dirt 5. Okay. This is gonna be an exciting race, guys. Except I think this time I might put on gloves. Gloves sometimes gives me a little more speed. So gloves for luck. Why not? So yeah, G-Hammer, they just unveiled the trailer today on the Xbox One or Xbox Series X showcase. It's like, yeah, apparently on the console you're gonna have the option with racing it in 4K on consoles, or racing it at a high refresh rate like 120. So that's an interesting approach. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need it. What the? Setup invalid? What happened? What the heck? Okay, we had to raise the height. Hopefully that doesn't screw stuff up. Yeah, I mean, if Codemasters came out with a multi-platform competitor to Forza Horizon, that would have been awesome. Okay, that was a good start this time. Oh, big lockup. Seriously? How the heck did we get a lockup that bad? Ah, come on, man! Really? Jeez. Episode 3 of Will Can't Catch a Break! Oh my gosh. Oh. I did not expect the tires to lock up that much. Jeez. Lock up in the first corner, get punted. What's gonna happen next? CB's gonna cut the track, and somehow we get to the lead. Okay. You just need to heat in the brakes and the tires, and I think we'll do okay. Toby, sorry. Now let's start just hitting our marks and racing our race. It's a 20-minute race. Almost ran wide there. Where's the Uritis? Or no, CB. Oh wow, he must have spun or something. Guess he's in third now? Okay. That gives me a little more breathing room. Okay. Just throw the car in. Heat up those tires. Looks like our left tires are still cold. Our rights are getting up to temp. Little more steering than we need there. That'll scrub some extra heat into the left sides. There we go. Boom. Looks like we're getting closer to temp. Our left pressures are a little low, our rights are good. That's one of the downsides of this being an anti-clockwise track. Alright, EOD, thanks for doing some driving and watching the stream. Hope to see you next time. Using 131.67 right now. Let's see if we can drop into the 30s. But also, as the fuel load burns off, I think our speeds will increase. All right, that's going to be a 130.6. Boom. Oh, I cut off the entry to that corner, so that's going to knock me down a bit. 130.06. Almost down to the 129s. Just gotta keep hitting my marks, keep the car on the track, and I think we'll be okay. Ah, iriditis. Yeah, this car can be pretty temperamental at times, but if you learn to drive this car pretty well, it's a valuable skill because it's interesting just being able to learn how to handle different styles of cars. But with this being like a rear-engined car, it's a very interesting beast to drive. Oh, shoot. That was not good. Sorry, Miguel. I might need to add like a hard limit on OBS to 6 decibels or something. Or negative 6 decibels. I'll try that for next stream. Yeah, he gained 3 seconds on me because of that mistake. Also, the LaFerrari is a mid-engine car. So mid-engines generally are a little easier to drive than rear engine. And also with all those electrical assists, the car does more of the driving. This is considered to be more of a driver's car. Six minutes to go. One of the things I hate about the Kunos version of Laguna Seca is if you go a hair wide off of the track in turn 1 or leading up to turn 1, they treat that more like gravel or grass rather than the runoff of the track that you see. So it upsets the car. It's weird to see that. What do I have traction control on? I'm not sure if I had it on 2 or is it off, and then I just made sure it's off. But yeah. I believe traction control at off or 1 is like the fastest. Okay, yeah. I had traction control at 2, I think. Herotitis, I'm not trying to jinx myself at all. I've already had enough happen in these first 2 races that just... Oh my gosh. Hello, Truck Spotter. How's it going? I just want to win a race for once. Hey, Six, how's it going? All right, 2 laps to go. That MKK, I'm sorry, man. This is the last race of the stream. All right, TM, you're not gonna catch the last lap of the stream? 1 lap to go in the stream. I think we're gonna be clear of that back marker. Oh, shoot. Final turn. And we are going to end the stream with a win. Oh, man. Just when I thought my sim racing luck had just run out for the day. Oh, somehow we just were able to put together a decent comeback drive. Oh, man. Whew. That is tiring, man. Just having those rough breaks and then finally getting to pull off a win. We qualified pole 3 times in a row and then... Man. Whew. I need to get some ice water and then get some stuff done for the evening, guys. But yeah, I know it's been a while since I'd done streaming. I will definitely want to do some more, and thank you, Treasure Williams, for subscribing. Thank you for that. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get more streams done. I'm also wanting to try to put together my script for the Sim Racing Cockpit Buyer's Guide. I'm hoping that'll be a good video that a lot of people will find exciting. So yeah, guys, that I'm hoping to get done in the next few weeks, but we'll see how that goes. Life has been getting crazy for me, and yeah, thankfully my semester will be done in about 2 weeks, so that'll give me a lot more time. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And yeah, for the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and thanks for watching.